I think if there were a hockey team whose goal was not to win the Stanley Cup, but who admittedly said hockey is intrinsically valuable and we're just trying to play as many games as we can because we fucking love this shit, that team would win the Stanley Cup.
I think I asked you that, Alex, at the 90-day thing about the whole, doing tons of stuff, and your recommendation was to just let it burn. Like, you gotta be okay with letting some things burn.
Yep.
And I get that. I have a hard time executing that. I'm committed to that. I'm not sure how to get it mental, being okay with it. And so I understand to resource, I have to concentrate on quotas and billable and this, but the stuff that needs to get done, how can one become okay with letting that burn? But the next priority is always, oh, here's your 90-day plan, fuck it. Here's your 90-day plan, fuck it.
If you have 30, well, you can defer your 90-day plan. Okay. To me, this is just a very functional conversation. What can you do today? It's not what has to be done, what needs to be done, what do you want to do. None of those questions are relevant to me when you have too much to do. You have a debt. So I have two responses for you. The first is you have to ask a functional question, what can I do today? And so what happens is when you have a department in the organization that has a backlog and doesn't have a daily success measurement, nothing they do is successful because they automatically calculate their success based on being caught up or not.
Right.
So what you have to do is give yourself a success metric that you can say you did a good job daily because you have debt. And so now you're measuring yourself, your success, the only success you're giving yourself permission to recognize is being caught up, which you'll never achieve. So you have to create a daily metric in spite of your debt that shows that you were successful daily while still honoring the backlog. So 1% of backlog projects plus current projects. Like, how do you pay down real debt? The first step to paying down real financial debt is to get to cash flow balance. Yeah. So now success measurement for someone getting out of debt at the very least is break-even spending plus $1 of debt repayment. Now you've had a successful day.
Chasing.
I achieved my dailies plus a backlog item. One backlog item. Or I made reasonable progress on a backlog item and I got my daily current. And then it's just a matter of how long will it take me to get out of debt, because now you have a for sure certainty. Every day I pay down $1 of debt. I have $300,000 of debt, that's 300,000 days, we'll all be dead, but it doesn't matter, I'm making progress, right? Now it's break even plus $10, break even plus $100, break even plus $1,000, and before you know it, you're out of debt because you gave yourself permission to measure incremental success.
Do you have a name for this?
That sounds like, yeah.
No, but it's some gold shit, right? This is a good one. Success for a person in debt is not being in more debt.
Yes.
So a break-even day is a successful day.
Yes.
A break-even day plus $1 of debt repayment is a hugely successful day.
Absolutely.
So like for anyone who's in any form of debt, which is everybody, having a break-even day is the first step to feeling successful again. And you trigger people's feelings based on how they're measured. People react to how they're measured, not what you tell them to do, not what you try to convince them, but truly how they're measured. So by giving someone a clear metric, a daily line of sight to their success point, they'll automatically do it. So instead of trying to govern people and manipulate them and coerce them and convince them and all that other bullshit you have to do when you don't have metrics, just give them a fucking metric that they can see is actually real, that when they play the game, the metric changes. And so giving someone a success metric that they can't actually win, they can't have a measurable impact on, then they'll consider that metric bullshit, they'll create their own metric, and they'll follow that metric instead. So the metric has to be an actual meaningfulness to them, which means you have to actually show them how to play it. Otherwise, they don't fucking believe you. And not on purpose. They can even be trying to live this metric, but unconsciously operating against that metric. That's what I mean when I say they have to get it. They have to be able to push a button and have a predictable result 100% of the time. If it's 99%, every time they're gonna question it. You have a little bit of uncertainty. The whole certainty system is broken. Now they don't know, if I push this button, is it gonna happen? 99 out of 100, it fucking works. But the 100th time it doesn't work, I don't fucking trust it. I gotta figure out something I can trust. That's how people think.
So the goals are the daily metrics, so at least something can be measured.
But I mean, a hockey player who truly loves hockey, his measurement is, did I get to play hockey today? That's his only metric. Mine is, did I get to business today? If I didn't get to business today, I didn't have a successful day.
Hello. Thank you for watching Daily Genius number 86. Just a quick note, it's vacation time here for Alex and Jen, and also me. So that means that Daily Genius will be off next week. We'll be back providing you regular entertainment and enlightenment on Tuesday, December 19th. So thank you for watching again. Make sure to like this video if you liked it. Make sure to share it if you got something out of it. And make sure to comment if you've got any questions or anything like that. Good night. Good luck. Something like that. I don't know. Take that as you will. Thanks, guys.